In this video, we're going to title this video A Flyover Old Naples and Park Shore. If you have not seen my prior video, I will attach at the end. We did a flyover of Port Royal, which I think was a lot of fun. So throughout this video, I'll show some clips from the internet from specific websites of restaurants and shops to give you a little bit of visual of this beautiful area of Southwest Florida. Naples, Florida is really, truly a paradise, and the Port Royal area and Old Naples, historic Old Naples, and Park Shore is going to be part of this video, so I hope you really enjoy. In the mid portion of this video, we're going to show a sky view of Old Naples and Park Shore, which I really love, so I certainly hope you enjoy that. I'm sure you will. I am Dr. Ron Repasy, your real estate doctor with William Ravis Real Estate. And I truly love living in Naples, Florida. And if you're not here, get down here. And if you are here, I know you love it too. So let's move on. I'm going to read from a script. We're going to ad lib like I did the Port Royal video. And we're going to talk about Old Naples. So again, this video is a flyover. When you see the video clip, you'll get why I title it Flyover of Old Naples as well as Park Shore. Old Naples is located between 7th Avenue North and 13th Avenue South, and west of 41 all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. And I'll show you a map of this. So again, Old Naples, located between 7th Avenue North and 13th Avenue South, west of 41, till you hit the Gulf of Mexico, till you take your plunge. Old Naples is considered one of the most desirable areas to live in Florida. The Old Naples name acknowledges the original set of beachfront homes built around the turn of the century as the first Millionaires Row. So there you go. Old Naples was acknowledged as the first beachfront home built in the turn of the century, known as Millionaires Row. And it's multi-millionaires row today. When most people think of Old Naples, they typically think of downtown Fifth Avenue with restaurants like Yabbas, Virgina's, BICE, Ocean Prime, and many shops and boutiques, along with parks and theaters such as Cambier Park and the Naples Player at Sugden Theater. Then, of course, there is the fabulous 3rd Street. And the fabulous 3rd Street is where you have all the fun food shops and restaurants as well, like Tommy Bahamas. I always mention these in my videos because they are a lot of fun. Some of them are chains, but they're just great. Tommy Bahamas is right on 3rd Street. Sea Salt, Campiello's, Ridgeway Bar and Grill. There's shopping all around as well, like the Marissa Collection. And we can't forget ever, because I kind of like sweets, we can't ever forget the bakery. And that bakery is known as Tony's on 3rd, which is so yummy. I checked that out when I very first moved here, which is over 20 years ago now. So then we have the Naples Pier. Naples Pier did go under some damage. It's being revitalized since Hurricane Ian, but the Naples Pier is iconic and great spot. I enjoyed taking my children when they were little to fish off the pier. So when you get down here, or if you live here, and if you have not for some reason been to the Naples Pier, you definitely want to head down there. So when the pier was erected in 1888, Naples was accessible only by boat, which means that incoming and outgoing boats were vital to Naples' sustainability. I did not know that. I haven't been here that long. So incoming and outgoing boats were necessary for Naples sustainability. Naples Pier remained the only entry point for travelers until 1929, for you history buffs. So again, Naples Pier was erected in 1888. Naples was accessible only by boat until the pier, and that remained the entry point for travelers until 1929, when Highway 41 was completed. Okay. So what we want to do here, we're going to screen share, and I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to start from where we left off. And if you haven't watched my Port Royal video, you will do so. And I'll attach at the end. So in my Port Royal video, I just kind of showed and some of the history about the pirateers. And you'll see the names like Rum Row over here, Spyglass, just really kind of fun. Just the way that things came about and how it was built out, what it looks like just from a sky view, from a map view. And so that was Port Royal. So I'm going to keep going. I have tons of tabs open. So here's another view, just kind of like fingers, right? When you see this section right here. And again, this is from my prior video. We're talking Port Royal. just the magnificent estate homes that you'll see over on your left here. The water views, just really, really amazing. So we're going to continue forward. Okay. So actually, I want to let me just set my information down. We're going to drag across just a moment, just to give you perspective. So here is where we just were. So Port Royal. And so we're just going to slide over. Aqua Lane, also really, really magnificent. Many multi-million-dollar homes. Of course, anything along this Gulf of Mexico here. And guess what this little thing is? This is the Naples Pier. So I didn't put in a picture, but you definitely want to get down to Naples Pier. It's really, really amazing. Let me slide down here and get this out of my way for a second so we can just do a little zooming in. And I'll zoom back out. I want to get you a close-up. So you'll see that Naples Pier, let me go in one more just for you people that tell me you can't find a Naples Pier. So you'll see there, 12th Avenue South, Naples Pier. Okay, so that is totally iconic. Really, really great spot to hang out on the beach and have a lot of fun with your family or just by yourself maybe. So let me back out of this a little bit because basically we're going to slide over because I want to show you as we come down. So again, we started all the way at Port Royal. I'm trying not to take too much time with this. We're going to slide over Aqua Lane Shores just to give you a little education. And then we're coming over to Old Naples. And one of the things that I wanted to point out, maybe I'll pan out one more, because I think we'll get closer. As I talked about, this is from 7th Avenue North. So again, we go from the far end to roughly 13th, 14th Avenue South. And we'll get down here. And so I'll show you another view too, so you can see kind of the outline of it. So this is just a map, Google Maps view, where you'll see that whole section of Old Naples. And of course, once my mouse allows me to move, you have Cambier Park, you'll see there too. So we got Cambier Park, which I'm going to show you some images of. Let me just slide over. I think I zoomed in here. Again, just trying to give you some perspective so you guys see, I had this zoomed in. I didn't realize I had another slide open, 7th Avenue. And then kind of as we draw down here, because this is just showing us how far we can go over. And right below my picture here, where I'm turning that arrow, you'll see 14th and 13th Avenue. So just this whole kind of along from just a little bit south of the Naples Pier here where my arrow is, coming all the way across. Again, not to kind of bore you with it, but just so you know what that's all about, because I didn't really understand all these divisions of town. And of course, many people are familiar with NCH hospital system, just to give you perspective there. And as I mentioned, we can get down into Cambier Park over in here. I can zoom in for that because many people are familiar with Cambier Park and the amphitheater, and I'm going to show you some pictures. So there's Cambier Park, and of course, good old 5th Avenue. Try and draw a little slower on this video. So let's get out of here and let's move this down a little bit, and let's go over. Okay, guys. So that is the Old Naples area. Just absolutely beautiful. We have 5th Avenue. We have 3rd Street. We got Ocean Prime. We have Yabbas. We have Virgina's. Yes, we have so many BICE, sales, so many restaurants you can enjoy and shops. And of course, William Ravis Real Estate right on 5th Avenue. We actually have a couple locations on 5th. So you can stop by. We're right next to Aqua. And then across from Aqua, you have Chops and you have Baba Bistro. And we could spend all day talking about the food. So we're going to move on. I want to show you realtor.com just to take a look at what homes might look like. Again, if you haven't seen these properties, just to give you some visuals, just beautiful, beautiful, stunning homes, as much as you want to spend, 15 million, 8 million, 3 million, just beautiful properties. I'm going to continue over. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I just enjoy just seeing these homes, just absolutely beautiful. to see. These are homes in the Port Royal area. Again, that video will be clipped at the end if you want to check that out too, just really to see magnificent, magnificent homes that also you'll find in the Old Naples area just as well. So in here, I wanted to show you some shots of Cambier Park. I'll just go in and out. Great place. You can see how fun that looks. Great place to take the kids to play. There you go. There's some kids playing on the swings. I love what they did there. Just a great fun. We had a lot of fun with our children there. I have an older son and daughter. Son's the older. I remember going down this right here many times, going down the slide and going under this bridge here. Just lots and lots of fun. Tiki hut area that you can hang out and eat. I'm not going to spend too much more time, but Cambier, really, really fun. But I wanted to show you too, they also have the outside amphitheater where they have concerts, different events. So really, really neat. So again, this is Cambier Park. For perspective, clipping back so I don't get off track, right down in here, which is just off of, kind of glad I did these maps, just off of 5th Avenue. Again, here's US 41. You're driving down South 41. So you basically hit the end and there's your 5th Avenue. And if you go the other direction, it's the East Trail. Okay, so let's move forward. I want to show you some fun things I pulled up here. Yabbas, this is going to make you hungry right here. So Yabbas, Ocean Prime's over here right next to it. The Sugden Theater is right back behind here, which I'm going to show you all of that. So again, Old Naples, folks. And then you're going to see the flyover that we didn't even get to yet. Hope you stick around and watch the sky flyover view, which is totally magnificent. Just look at the outdoor area. Just really, really great place to hang out. So lots of fun. Let me move my picture over for a second. I want to really show you what I love, which I hadn't had in a long time. Let me get out of here. Check this out. Let me scan down. See if this gets you. How's that get you right there? I thought that's some of the real elegancy. Is that a word? How elegant the interior is. Just so neat. That's what I love about Naples. It's just really, really neat. So you got, as you can see, kind of this indoor outdoor seating area, just really beautiful. Let's move on. So we got a lot to cover. Virginia's didn't have a good picture, but I can just go down to the bottom to see that's kind of what the outside looks like. It's right in here. That's all outdoor seating. Just really, really nice. I think there was from the bar, and how quick this will take to translate. Just when you look at the menus, just that doesn't get your appetite going. Really, really nice. So just wonderful places to hang out and enjoy Southwest Florida. And again, this is right on 5th Avenue. And we're going to move on just again for time. This is Ocean Prime. Ocean Prime, absolutely beautiful. Move this out of their tidalway so you can see the titling. I think there's some slides this will go through. I'll let that go. That's the inside of it. That you can sit around the bar here. Really, really fun. Very, very upscale. Connected to the inn on 5th. As you can see, just beautiful, right? For those that haven't seen, if you've been there, then you know what this looks like. So just really, really magnificent. We're going to move on. I'm going to drag this down a little so I can get to my icon. So BICE. Some people call it BICE, right? I think it's pronounced BICE. BICE is really neat. It's toward the very end when you hit 5th Avenue and 3rd Street. And I think I just wanted to show you this clip, this outdoor area. Just really nice, beautiful outdoor seating. And let's go on. So that was BICE. Really beautiful, beautiful, great view. Campiello. So now we're switching over to 3rd Street. I always mention Campiello's because I have an Italian background. So Campiello is really nice. You can see a little kind of a angled view, elevated view looking down on the restaurant. Laughed often. I like their titling at the Mona Lisa there. Just iconic also. Live long. Wonderful food. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I didn't know how much of this I wanted to display, but and I'm going to move on. So Tommy Bahamas, of course, a favorite. That's just what the outside looks like. Really, really neat place. Of course, they have the Tommy Bahamas shop over here. So many people have been there. And again, this is 3rd Street. So what I just kind of pointed out, Campiello's, that's on 3rd, just down from Campiello's is Tommy Bahamas. I mentioned I didn't get into too many shops, but the Marissa Collection, there's lots of boutiques all along 5th Avenue and all along 3rd Street. So ladies and gentlemen, you can shop to your heart's content. Okay, so I'm going to pull away from this and we're going to go back. I'm going to read some information to you. Okay, I'm back on screen. Okay. All right, so I want to move forward. So that was all getting into Old Naples. Now, we didn't even talk about Park Shore. So, but before I move on to Park Shore, I'm going to read through some things. I wanted to mention about the Naples Hotel and Beach Club, which was really iconic. I had lots of friends that enjoyed that on a Sunday night. It was really an iconic spot, fun place to hang out before it was purchased and torn down. The good news is that the property was purchased and a brand new hotel is being constructed by the Four Seasons, which apparently is putting in 216 luxury rooms, a Gulf Shore garden, and it will be the first Four Seasons resort in the Florida Gulf Coast with fun restaurants, bars, and shops. So the Four Seasons is going to be where the Naples Hotel and Beach Club, of course, they have a little miniature, they have a golf course there too. I'm not sure exactly in total what that's going to look like, but the Four Seasons. And then there's a hotel coming in called Rosewood also, which I wasn't even going to mention, that's going to be next to this structure. And I think that's going to be magnificent as well, condominium structures. So let's move on. So I did want to mention that. Also, in addition, we have just a little bit east of 5th Avenue, we have Tin City and Riverwalk that had to be all redone since Hurricane Ian, which is, again, just east of 5th Avenue. And we also have the condos and shops and restaurants at Bayfront. I hate to not mention that. And we have a Marriott being built right across from the Bayfront area, and then also Gulf Shore Playhouse. So I wasn't going to mention that either. So Gulf Shore Playhouse is well into construction phase. The Marriott is well into construction phase as we just about are hitting May of 2023, because I didn't give you that timing on video. So again, Tin City, Riverwalk, this is all still in kind of the old Naples, just off of 5th Avenue sector. And then we're going to move north as part of this video, which again, I was moving toward Park Shore, which is where we're going. So really, really nice place to visit, right on the Naples Bay as far as Bayfront. And Tin City also has restaurants right on the water. Bayfront, they have the Cabana Bar. So just a wonderful place to hang out. Okay, now on to Park Shore, a community developed by the Luckert family in the 1970s and 1980s when Raymond Luckert purchased 780 acres of land and implemented a growth plan. Today, Park Shore has expanded and has been rebuilt over the years into a luxury community of homes and condos. Park Shore is west of US 41 from Pine Ridge, what we call Seagate area, all the way south to Binnacle Drive, which is north of what we call Doctor's Pass. Doctor's Pass. So let me read that again. So Park Shore, it is west of US 41 from Pine Ridge Road, also known as Seagate, all the way south to Binnacle Drive, which is north of what we call Doctor's Pass. So let's get into screen share, because I'm really excited for you to see the sky view flyover of Old Naples and Park Shore. So back to my chaos here. Spent some time pulling these up, my folks. So I hope you guys enjoy and have stayed with me. So I didn't want to lose everybody based on my video. So what I wanted to show, let me get my own perspective here, is coming, again, we're going from south down here, if you see my cursor, and then we're going to work our way up north. This is Seagate Drive. My kids went to Seagate Elementary. So Seagate Drive, they used to like to hang out at Seagate Beach. Move my video around here. As you can see, Park Shore waterfront. This is compliments of William Ravis Real Estate. Props to William Ravis. And so Venetian Village is in here. You'll love that. Venetian Village is really fun. And we are going to talk about that as well. So we're looking at kind of the northern part. Pine Ridge Road is right over here, crosses over and turns into Seagate Drive, and all the way south to what we see as Horizon Way, or what I noted also known as Binnacle Drive, which is on the other side. So this is Park Shore. Let's move on to see what else I have for you here, because now I forget. Okay, so let me clear this over. Again, giving you another perspective of Park Shore. Move this up a little bit. That gets it out of our way for a second. And this, again, what I like about Google Maps is it actually shows you, again, there's Pine Ridge Road. We do get turned from map to map, by the way, so don't get confused that we turn maps in different directions. So if I go back to this map, you're seeing the Gulf of Mexico here. So I apologize if I didn't make that clear. Gulf of Mexico. I pointed out William Ravis, but Gulf of Mexico. Okay. Seagate Drive, Pine Ridge, back in this area here. And of course, this is north to south, but then I switched it on you. So this gives you a better view, though, where we're switching, and then you have the Gulf of Mexico over here. You can clearly see Pine Ridge Road. It crosses over and turns into Seagate Drive. And then you have Park Shore and the different entry points, Harbor Drive and Venetian Village over in here. And then if we go a little bit further down, you can see Doctor's Pass, which I think I can slide down. Yes, I can. So if I go down here, we will see Doctor's Pass. Okay, so you can see the dotted line here. So we're not that far. Okay, folks, Doctor's Pass is down here. So what they're calling and what they've labeled Park Shore, where the Venetian Village shops are, I had that laid out for you, outlined in red, Park Shore. Okay, just a beautiful area off of Creighton. Creighton's a beautiful drive. If you ever want to take Seagate and turn left on Creighton heading south, what a beautiful drive down and through here. If you want to cross over the bridge and come into Park Shore, I would highly recommend you do that and check out Venetian Village, which we're going to get to too. But let's look at some realtor.com, which I showed you before. So we got the villas and condos on the water, which I really love. In fact, I have a picture behind me. I forgot that I'm over here in the corner, so you guys still see me. But I have a picture behind me on my little bulletin board of these condos. I just was doing a walkthrough. A friend of mine had an open house there. You can see price points again, multiple millions, almost 7 million. And then we'll get another view here. What's nice about Park Shore, for those that like condominium living, of course, that's a real topic today with different situations with condos and insurance and whatnot. But that aside, you can just see how beautiful the Luckert family made kind of an S shape, which you can't see in this image. But the way that they did this, the architecture of this and laid it out, if you see my hand or the pointer, there's gardens throughout all of these. So it's really, it doesn't just feel like packed in. And I hate to say Miami, but Miami to me anywhere feels really tight and packed in. But there is many high-rise condominiums in the Park Shore area. It's pretty much the only area other than North Gulf Shore up in the up by the Ritz-Carlton. It has this level or number of high rises, but just really nice the way they did it. It's not all congested. You can get a little better view here. You'll see how they're staggered. It goes back and then it comes back forward here. Just really beautiful with the gardens that you don't have a good picture of here. I'm not going to take the time, but each one of these condos has beautiful greenery. Really, really nice. Let's go on. A little different perspective here. And we're going to move forward because I want to get you to my flyover. But this was a double down with Old Naples and Park Shore. There's just a lot to cover. The Ridgeway Bar and Grill, also really, really nice outdoor seating. I think if I click on, forget if this is the one I clicked on, the gallery. I don't know if this was any good, but you'll see that it's a real nice outdoor sitting area. Down. Just wait one moment. We'll let the gallery load. I think some of these are worthwhile. So you can see, for any of you that have appetites like I do, just magnificent, right? A little showcase of the food. All right, so we're going to move on from here, showing you some of the outdoor seating area. Really nice, really, really nice. This is, again, off of 3rd Street, so I kind of took you guys in another direction when it comes to Ridgeway Bar and Grill, but I did want to throw that in there because I forgot to mention that. It's a real good one. So again, this is down in Old Naples, now that I've officially confused you. Ridgeway Bar and Grill near Tommy Bahamas. So let's get back to what we were talking about, which is Park Shore, right? Okay, where we have these beautiful condos and high rises. Back to Park Shore. Let's take a look what I have for you for here. We got Venetian Village. So the shops at Venetian Village, a lot of fun. You can see overlooking the Venetian Bay. Really, really great place to hang out. I want to show you a couple of restaurants and then we're going to be almost done. I'll just do a quick circle around. So again, this is Venetian Village. There's shops and restaurants. Just to give you an idea, here's Miramare. Of course, again, Italian that I am. You can see, look at that beautiful view. You sit out on the patio there, right on the bay. So I thought this was worthwhile showing you all this. So you can go to their website yourself, but I just did the work for you. Look how beautiful how that sits right on the Venetian Bay. Again, this is not to confuse you. We are in Park Shore. I only diverted you when I showed you this, which was Ridgeway Bar and Grill, which that's a good one. So you got to go back down to Old Naples. So let's move on. So that's Miramare. I think that's how you pronounce it. And T. Michael's Steakhouse. So I have to show you this. While that's loading, come on, T. Michael's. Let's close their little. So there we go. So T. Michael's Steak. I can't leave that out, right? T. Michael's Steak and Lobster House. You'll see some of the views. Maybe I can move that up a little. Look how beautiful. That's exactly what it looks like inside the restaurant, sitting on the water. Again, this is T. Michael's Steak and Lobster. There's the title, just to show you here. Again, we're covering more information than I expected, but just really amazing. Look at that from the water view. So that's beautiful. And last but never least, well, my computer is loading, bing, bing, bing. Let's go, go, go. So Seagate, I talked to you about Seagate Drive. So Pine Ridge Road. Are you following my arrow coming over in this area? Guess what's over in this area? Not only the Gulf of Mexico, but this beauty, Seagate Beach. And you can see that some of the high rises getting clipped on the side there. But the beaches here, the white sandy beaches, just absolutely, absolutely magnificent. So I wanted to show you that. So we're going to quickly walk back and I'm going to get out of my screen share. Seagate Beach, T. Michael's Steak and Lobster, Miramare. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. The Venetian Village shops. Beautiful estate homes and condominiums, high-rise condominiums that you see over here. Look at the view of the Gulf of Mexico. Just absolutely amazing. Again, some of the high rises. This is all Park Shore, everybody. This is all Park Shore. I'm not going to confuse you with my Ridgeway on this one. Give you a map view. Slide up a little bit. You'll see it outlined with the dotted lines. Move that up a little bit. Again, Park Shore, right there, it's labeled. Let's keep on going through. Gulf of Mexico here, Seagate, all the way down. You can see the couple access points that you can get over to Park Shore, Venetian Village. Really, really great. And then we're going to hit going back to Port Royal with Rum Row. I always wondered why they were named that. Spyglass. Gin Lane, just fun. All about the pirateering. You have to watch that video to hear the little bit historic side of that. Beautiful homes, multi-million-dollar properties. Again, really, really distinct landscaping, architecture, so to speak. And Old Naples, we talked about that going from 7th Avenue North to 13th Avenue South. Again, that takes us down just past Cambier Park and 5th Avenue. I want to keep on going. We've already covered that. But again, yeah, 7th Avenue on this northern section. We got Cambier Park. We got 5th Avenue all the way down to 13th over in this side here. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much more time. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Again, NCH Hospital, again, to take a look at downtown, Old Naples sector. Of course, the Naples Pier, definitely need to check that out. Realtor.com, looking at some properties. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This was for Cambier Park. Again, the amphitheater, really great. Amazing place for the kids to play. There's the signature there. Cambier, that's your sign. And just the kids having a great time. All right. So getting back into the restaurants. I'll just pan up one last time. This is taking way too long otherwise. So this is Yabbas. We covered that. Virgina's. Just great places for you to check out. Ocean Prime, Beach A. And then over to 3rd Street, we got Campiello's, Tommy Bahamas, the Marissa Collection, and I have to fix this. And then there's the Ridgeway in the proper spot, Ridgeway Bar and Grill, just off of 3rd Street. So I'm going to get out of my screen share. So coming up right now is the flyover of this video of Old Naples and Park Shore. So I hope you really enjoyed as much as I did. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that amazing flyer of Old Naples and Park Shore here in Naples, Florida, as much as I did. I really loved it. Special thanks to William Ravis Real Estate for the rights to share this footage. Always remember that there are many things to consider and many things are misunderstood when it comes to buying and selling real estate. So feel free to reach out to me anytime, as I'm happy to help in your real estate journey. Thank you for watching your Real Estate Doctor channel. Please like and subscribe to my channel so you'll get notified of my other upcoming videos, as that is most appreciated. You may enjoy some of my other videos, and I will attach in the description below, and also you'll see at the end of this video the flyover of Port Royal in Naples, Florida. The flyover of Port Royal in Naples, Florida. You'll really enjoy that. Please feel free to comment. Send me any type of messages you would like, any comments you have. I hope you enjoyed this. You can reach me at 239-331-5886. That's 239-331-5886. I am Dr. Ron Repesi with William Ravis Real Estate. Blessings to you. Wishing you peace, health, and happiness. And we catch you next time. Ba-boom.